kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello, welcome back to training every single day. I started off this morning with one of my favorite moves, one of my favorite movements, the turtle spin. It's my signature move, if you didn't know. I haven't done it in a while. That was one of the better ones I've done in recent times. I think I really like doing it, training in both directions, just so I can work on the coordination and the learning. The learning is the most important part when it comes to these movements. And then after that, I get into some other leg balances, hand balances. All these are, this one specifically is pretty good for the lower back. You can do it kind of whenever, and do it on the back side as well. Good for the knee, that's stabilized. If you somehow could add someone, I think it would be best to do with someone holding onto your leg and kind of adding some resistance, or driving the motion, and you just kind of almost like weightlifting, but it's a little difficult to hold a weight on your foot without an ankle weight or a kettlebell on the ends of your foot. And even that doesn't add weight in the right direction. It just makes your inertia and your center of rotational inertia at the end of your foot a little bit more. And then working on this new kind of move, I saw the sky lever. Kind of fun. Not too difficult, because it's pretty similar to doing a leg extension, natural leg extension, Nordic, reverse Nordic, but just on one foot is how I describe it. Then I get into some leg training. This is very similar to the wall squats. The wall squats, help, but I'm using the same muscles, kind of working that same kind of mobility in the squat, just without the wall. Really training the spine, the hips, the ankles. So hopefully you're liking the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the description to get to my Instagram and follow that. And there's a new YouTube feature called Hype. Drop a hype if you want to. You only get a limited number, so I wouldn't feel too upset if you did drop a hype. But here, some leg movements. Still can build some strength, that I want to build some strength on the way up, because I can't quite squat on the way up on the toes. If you see, when I do it, I have to use my arms for momentum to get all the way up. So I will train that for the future. And then I get into stretching out the arms against the wall. Once I get the arms stretched out, then I'll go back to the bridge. But the arms are the limiting factor when it comes to the bridge, so it just makes more sense to stretch out the arms by themselves with the wall. The wall's a really great place to train. You can do some spinal waves, work your mobility on your squat, and stretch with it. Also with the floor, don't forget the floor and the wall, kind of your best tools. But they are better than any kind of weights that you can work with. Just the floor and the wall. And then if you can learn how to use the floor and the wall, then weights seem like a whole new avenue of expression and freedom when it comes to movement and training, and trying to seek some adaptations. So I do work the shoulders and the arms here. They work a little bit more tight, so I did spend a little bit of time there to work that. Anyways, there's not too much more to say about the training. Hopefully you guys have been liking the videos. I'd like to know how you guys are training or come, whether you're kind of new to training, overall pretty experienced and advanced. I know there's a lot of people who watch the videos and a lot of different backgrounds. So whatever it is, let me know. I'll try to get some inspiration for my own training here, and the kind of movements that I'm going to explore and try to learn and work from. So anyways, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Bye-bye.